Your girlfriend already has another man in her life, and you don't even know it. Imagine finding out that those glances she keeps throwing at her phone aren't innocent at all. They're actually the key to a secret that could change everything in your life. A lot of guys live in the illusion of a perfect relationship, completely ignoring the subtle whispers her body and mind give off when her loyalty starts to fall apart. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 unmistakable signs that your partner might be splitting her attention with someone else. Signs based on real human behavior patterns that only the most observant guys pick up on. These aren't just guesses. They're actual clues that can give you the power to face the truth before it's too late. And what if the second sign is something she does every single day without you noticing, but it actually reveals a deep emotional connection with another guy? Stick around until the end, because the final revelation is the most shocking one. A behavior that 99% of men completely overlook, but that can be the ultimate blow to your confidence. It's a secret only the true masters of observation know. If you want more insights like these to master the world of relationships, subscribe to the channel right now and hit that like button to support content that tells you the stuff nobody else dares to say. 1. The subtle sign of emotional distancing, which a lot of guys mistake for normal daily fatigue. Picture this. Your girlfriend, who used to be so open and connected, now takes forever to reply to your texts or answers with short, cold messages. Like an invisible wall suddenly appeared between you two. This isn't random. It's a sign her attention is being split, probably because of secret conversations that make her prioritize someone else. Based on human behavior, this happens because the brain releases dopamine with new emotional connections, so she puts her energy where she feels the most excitement. Sharp guys can actually turn this to their advantage by adding mystery to their own replies, creating tension that pulls her focus back to you. Going deeper into that technique, start noticing how she stops sharing details about her day and keeps little secrets that used to flow naturally. That guardedness is an unconscious psychological trick. Subtle guilt makes her put up walls to protect her double life. Based on manipulation psychology, she might be testing boundaries and controlling the flow of information to stay in power. To use this in your own interactions, mirror that mystery in a positive way. Share incomplete stories that leave her curious and make her want to get closer. That way, you turn the red flag into a tool that actually boosts attraction and flips the script in your favor. Keep watching. Notice how casual touch drops off. Those little affectionate gestures that used to be automatic now feel forced or just don't happen. That shows a transfer of affection. Emotional intimacy is moving somewhere else, leaving a real emptiness. Grounded in basic attraction science, the human body instinctively prioritizes new stimuli that bring novelty and excitement. Smart guys fight back with subtle, unexpected touches at the right moments to reignite the physical chemistry and make her second-guess her choices. This approach doesn't just spot the problem, it turns it into a chance to seduce her all over again. Finally, understand that this distancing often shows up as distracted looks during conversations, like her mind is somewhere else completely. It's a secret only the top 1% of men decode, and they use it to read between the lines and act before it's too late. Based on stoicism, stay calm, observe without reacting, and turn observation into personal power. In interactions, create intentional pauses that force her to engage more, building a deeper, irresistible connection. That way you don't just spot the sign, you use it to level up your whole relationship game. But what if the next sign is even sneakier? Something she does with her body that gives away secrets without a single word. Don't miss what's coming, because it might be the clue that saves your sanity. 2. The mysterious sign of sudden changes in her appearance that seem innocent but hide real intentions. All of a sudden, she's spending way more time on her looks. New clothes, different perfume that doesn't fit your usual routine together. This glow-up isn't just vanity. It can be an effort to impress someone new and boost her confidence outside the relationship. Based on human behavior, people change their image when they're seeking outside validation. It's a primal instinct to attract fresh attention. Sharp guys can use this in their favor by subtly complementing the changes to reignite the spark and make her feel desired by you again. Digging deeper, notice how she suddenly hits the gym more or gets a drastic haircut with super vague excuses. That transformation is a psychological trick. The thrill of a new connection pushes her to reinvent herself. Grounded in attraction science, the brain links improved looks to new romantic possibilities, creating a desire loop. To apply this yourself, level up your own appearance in a mysterious way that makes her curious and actually makes her compete for your attention again. This tactic turns the sign against itself and strengthens your position. Also, watch for that sparkle in her eyes when she's getting ready to go out with the girls. An excitement you don't see on date nights with you anymore. That's a transfer of energy, where the effort is really for someone else. Based on manipulation psychology, she might be managing perceptions to keep up appearances while exploring options. Guys who know this secret fight back by planning surprise dates that make her want to dress up for you, reigniting sexual tension with teasing compliments. That turns observation into a powerful seduction tool. Lastly, these changes usually come with subtle defensiveness when you ask about them, like the topic is off limits. It's a clue the masters of observation use to read loyalty. Based on stoicism, stay calm and use the knowledge to steer conversations that reveal more while you build mystery around yourself. In practice, suggest outfits that make her feel sexy next to you. This creates curiosity that keeps her hooked. That way, the sign becomes leverage for deeper intimacy. What if the third sign is something she says without thinking, a slip that gives everything away? Pay close attention, because what's coming next can totally change how you hear every conversation. 3. The telltale sign of frequent vague excuses that poorly cover up absences with half-stitched lies. Suddenly, she starts cancelling plans with generic lines like, "I'm tired," or "something came up at work," without the details she used to give. This pattern isn't random. It's a strategy to carve out free time, possibly for secret meetups that feed her adrenaline. Based on human behavior, the mind creates simple stories to avoid getting caught, while the thrill of the secret releases endorphins. Smart guys use this by gently probing to force more openness, turning doubt into a conversation that takes back emotional control. Going deeper, notice how those excuses often come with a defensive tone, like any question feels like an accusation. That reaction is an unconscious psychological trick. Guilt makes a project irritation to shift focus. Grounded in attraction basics, people lie to keep options open, but it creates cracks in trust that can be used. In practice, respond with stoic calm and suggest irresistible backup plans that put her in the spotlight, so she hesitates to say no. That flips the sign into a chance to test loyalty and tighten the bond. Also, look at inconsistent schedules. She comes home late with stories that don't add up, like traffic over and over. That shows she's reallocating time to something or someone more exciting. Based on online manipulation psychology, she might be testing your patience to keep the power. Guys who master this counter by setting non-negotiable plans and using surprise to make being with you feel urgent again. This not only exposes weaknesses, but turns them into intense reconnection moments. Finally, these excuses usually turn into predictable patterns, a clue sharp observers use to map hidden routines. Based on stoicism, watch quietly and gather evidence for a strategic talk later. In interactions, create situations where she has to choose, like invitations that clash with her obligations, forcing her to put you first. That way, the sign becomes a tool to restore balance and crank up mutual attraction. What if the fourth sign happens in bed? A subtle shift that reveals more than words ever could. Get ready, because what's next might completely change how you see your shared intimacy. 4. The subtle sign of changes in physical intimacy, where the fire that once burned hot now feels like dying embers. Gradually, she initiates sex less, responding with hesitation or fake fatigue, like her desire moved somewhere else. This drop-off isn't just stress. It can mean she's getting satisfaction in someone else's arms, where novelty reignites dormant passion. Based on human behavior, The body prioritizes fresh stimuli, releasing oxytocin in new connections that outshine the routine ones. Sharp guys fight back by adding surprise elements in bed to reignite the flame and become irresistible again. Digging deeper, notice how kisses and cuddles turn mechanical, missing the passion that used to flow naturally, almost like a chore. That coldness is a psychological trick. Her mind is splitting loyalties and saving emotional energy for someone else. Grounded in attraction science, intimacy fades when the brain links pleasure to outside novelty, creating a relationship vacuum. In practice, try slow seduction techniques like unexpected massages that make her rediscover pleasure with you. That builds a bridge to deeper, renewed intimacy. Also watch for the surge in headaches or veiled rejections, especially after mysterious nights out. Showing desire got redirected and left some guilt. Based on manipulation psychology, she might be controlling the pace to avoid suspicion. Wise guys counter with open fantasy talks that invite sharing without judgment. This can uncover truths and reignite real connection. This doesn't just detect the issue, it builds more authentic, lasting attraction. Finally, these changes often show up as post-sex disconnection. No eye contact, no deep talk, like she's mentally somewhere else. Based on stoicism, stay composed and use observation to plan positive surprises. In practice, create intimate rituals she starts craving, like prolonged touches that build tension. That way, the sign evolves into personal power that takes the relationship to new heights. But what if the fifth and worst sign involves technology and digital secrets she guards with her life? Don't go anywhere. The next part might be the key to figuring everything out before it's too late. 5. The devastating sign of extreme guarding of digital devices. Where her phone turns into an unbreakable fortress packed with secrets she'll fight tooth and nail to protect. Suddenly you notice she never leaves her phone unattended anymore, always face down or takes it to the bathroom, like every notification is a threat to her privacy. This isn't random paranoia, it could be conversations and messages that betray loyalty, feeding a parallel life she doesn't want you to see. Based on modern human behavior, technology makes cheating easy. Encrypted messaging apps release dopamine from the thrill of the forbidden. Attentive guys can use this by lightly suggesting games like "let's switch phones for a day" to test reactions and possibly bring back transparency. Going deeper, notice passwords changing all the time or extra privacy modes like silenced notifications that used to buzz openly. That shift is a psychological trick. Guilt builds walls to hide flirting or plans. Grounded in digital attraction, people use screens to explore options risk-free, but it creates detectable patterns that hurt real bonds. In practice, show genuine curiosity. Ask about a new app she's using and turn suspicion into a trust-building talk. Flips the sign into a tool that strengthens connection without direct confrontation. Also notice more calls taken in private or quick replies to messages that make her smile secretly away from you. That shows attention shifting to virtual interactions that fill unmet emotional needs while she manipulates to keep secrets. Based on online manipulation psychology, she might be crafting alternate stories and testing boundaries while keeping everything looking normal. Strategic guys counter by creating irresistible offline moments like deviceless dates that demand full presence and can reveal discomfort. This doesn't just spot the issue, it turns it into authentic reconnection and raises intimacy. Finally, these digital secrets often turn into nighttime patterns, checking the phone in the middle of the night or routinely deleting history. Based on stoicism, observe calmly, gather insights for a thoughtful approach, and avoid impulsive reactions that push her further away. In practice, suggest couple challenges like a digital detox together. This forces her to choose between the secret and the relationship. That way, the sign becomes leverage for relationship balance and helps restore lost attraction and loyalty. Now that we've uncovered these 5 critical signs, think about how they might be showing up in your own life. Knowledge is power, but action is what changes everything. So, what did you think of these signs? Have you ever been through something like this or got a story that fits one of these patterns? Drop your comment below. Be real, no filter. I want your honest opinion. Whether you agree, disagree, or want to add something I didn't mention. Your take could help other viewers navigate these rough relationship waters. Oh, and if you liked the content and want more priceless tips to become unbeatable in social and romantic situations, don't forget to smash that like button. It lets me know I'm on the right track. Plus, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next videos packed with deep insights, behavioral breakdowns, and practical strategies that'll take your game to the next level. Let's build a strong community here, where everybody wins with content that actually makes a real difference.